Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This time we are looking at the week of June 20th through the 26th, and I'm using a kit called Happy Place from Cinderella paper. No, never mind. I was going to say in my last plan with me, I didn't mention where the kit was from, but I definitely did. So just kidding. So I used this because it was one of my sister's birthdays. We had back-to-back birthdays in June. So I wanted to use this one for her because I felt like it matched her vibes. I don't know. Surfer, ocean person. That was a weird way to put that. You get what I mean. Anywho, this was the week that Roe versus Wade was overturned, so I am going to briefly talk about that just as a heads up. I know it can be really, I don't know if I want to say triggering. It can be triggering for some people, and for some other people, it can just be upsetting or whatever the case may be. So I am going to talk about that briefly. I just wanted to give you a heads up. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put down the base of the kit. I am going to end up pulling up that full box on Monday at some point because I realized I wanted to do a to-do list. So there's going to be an impromptu, unplanned extender box on Monday eventually. But for now, we're just putting down the regular full boxes. I'm almost caught up on Plan With Me's at this point. I just have one full week as of the time I'm recording this that I need to catch up on in order to be caught up, which is wild to me. Thanks for sticking with me if you continue watching these videos, even though I post memory keeping weeks like months later. This semester was pretty rough to get through. I was lucky if I got one video up during the semester per week. So the fact that I've been able to kind of catch up by posting 3 times a week over the summer has been really nice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that up, but it is a nice feeling to be almost caught up for right now. I'm currently recording this on, what day is it? January? July 9th. I have January on the mind for some reason. Well, I know why, but I'm not going to go into it right now. Anywho, putting down the bottom washi. I love the burnt orange in this kit. I want to figure out a way to incorporate burnt orange into my wedding flowers somehow. I think it can be done. We shall see. I am putting in washi in the sidebar. I'm going to have a full sidebar this week, which will be the second week in a row, or like the third week in a row that I do that. No. Yeah. Wow. All of June has full sidebars. I was just flipping back through my planner. I'm actually going to upgrade to having 2 habit trackers right now, or for this week. So we're going to keep the skincare one. And then I also added back in flossing because, let's be honest, I made a dentist appointment for August and I need to get back into flossing. So I was pretty good about that this week. And then I'm going to put in a dinners sidebar weekly tracker thingamabob, and that's going to look nice. And I love that on my dinners sidebar, you're not going to see this right now, but you'll see it eventually. I wrote on Tuesday that we had a too salty salad because my fiance put on the salad a dressing that he had made for a pasta salad, and for some reason it got super salty over the course of one day. It was weird. So I'm going to put in a Face times 2 script from Carly Plans, and then this I Am More Than My Body script from Plana Hannah. It's from like a self-love sheet. So I think it's supposed to be kind of about just like loving yourself, but I also felt like it really worked with this week with what went on with Roe v. Wade. In case you can't tell, like, I'm not happy that it got overturned. I'm just going to say this, and if you don't like it, I guess this isn't the channel for you, but I think you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. I have always supported that. I have friends from all different belief systems, and I feel like I've always supported their right to practice whatever they want to practice, but I think your belief system ends where other people's lives begin, where other people's bodies begin. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I don't think you should be allowed to enforce what you believe on somebody else. I think it's a very personal thing, and everyone has to make those decisions for themselves. So that's where I stand on that. And it has been kind of upsetting to see people who I have always supported their right to believe whatever they want to believe, making it very clear that they don't support other people seeing things that way. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't really think we haven't been in contact much other than social media over the last few years anyway. Which that means we're not really friends because social media does not mean you're friends. And yeah, then just with this kind of being like, yeah, if we hung out right now, I don't think it would go very well. So anyway, that's how I feel about that. I am more than my body. I am a full human being. And luckily, I live in California, so nothing's going to immediately change for me. And I'll also say this, like, with Roe v. Wade, like, that's never a decision I personally would ever be able to make easily. But I support other people making whatever choice makes sense for them. I just want to make that really crystal clear. Like, it wouldn't be super easy for me to make that decision myself, but if it is really clear to you what you would do in a situation like that, that's fine. And I support your right to choose, for, just to put it in common terms. Moving on, I started planning Monday. So I marked that my fiance was off on Monday. And then I marked my sister's birthday with a cactus birthday sticker from Fox and Cactus, and then I put in a bill due sticker for a bill I needed to pay. And then you saw me put in a full box extender and a to-do list with lots of little things like signing up for what we thought was going to be premarital counseling, more on that later, making a donation because I wanted to donate to a cause related to the holiday the day prior, and contacting wedding insurance, that went nowhere, and then contacting back my photographer because I had some questions for her. Then at the bottom of Monday, I marked with an envelope sticker that I ordered invitation samples from Shutterfly because they send you some free invitations, and you can actually customize them with all of your information. So that's kind of cool. It's not like they're just sending you the invitations with some other info on them. You can actually customize them to your own wedding, which is really cool. So I ordered a bunch of those as well as a save the date sample. Then I pulled some stickers for a plan with me, and my fiance worked on our wedding website this evening, or this day in general. So I have Molly Gets Married from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. Our website is super basic right now. Really, the main function of the website is that I would like to do digital RSVPs. I'm going to do paper save the dates. I'm going to do paper invitations. I'm going to do paper thank you cards. But I don't want to have to buy RSVP. I don't want to have to rely on the mail to get my RSVPs back, So we have websites available now for that, and this is free. We're using With Joy, if you're curious. And so far we like it. So for the most part, the website's just for the RSVP. We'll add some other stuff on there, but I'm not going to spend too much energy on it, which is why also it's Nathan's thing. He has graciously taken that on. Then I marked at the end of Monday with a TV sticker from Carly Plans that we finished the first season of Stranger Things. Tuesday, I was like, you know what I need to get done? Someone for my hair and makeup for the wedding. So I was contacting a couple different people, following up with people that day. Then I filmed a plan with me, and I edited my bridesmaid box video that I uploaded a few weeks ago, as well as that plan with me. Then I placed an order with Cinderella paper for some kits because I had booked that New York City trip, and she has a New York City kit that I wanted to get. And then I marked with an overthinking sticker from Once More With Love that I was stressing out regarding the hair and makeup booking, because she was asking me about my timeline and oh, we need to start getting ready at this time. And I was like, it's not going to work. I'm going to be ready kind of early, but I realized it's better to be ready a little bit early than too late. So I went ahead with that. And so at the end of Tuesday, I marked with this happy peeking around the corner Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. that I figured out the hair and makeup timeline thing. And I contacted the hair and makeup person and said, yeah, I'd like to book you. So she got back to me the next day with the official contract and all of that. But really, I made the decision on Tuesday. At the end of Tuesday, we watched Tasting History and Mythical Kitchen. So I marked that with a TV sticker from Carly Plans. Wednesday, there were thunderstorms, mostly in the distance. They hit kind of close to here for 2 minutes, but for the most part, it was in the distance. So I have a thunderstorm sticker from Carly Plans from her June sampler. Then I booked my wedding hair and makeup officially, so I have a mascara sticker for that, and I pulled stickers for another plan with me. This was a lot of getting some things nailed down with the wedding. So the hair and makeup person was the last person I needed to hire for the wedding, which was exciting because that's the most complicated part. Everything else is stuff, right? You can just buy stuff. So with booking the hair and makeup I finally had all of the vendors that I needed. But yeah, a lot of wedding catch up, and a lot of, not catch up, just tasks and catching up with plan with me's. Then I worked out, so I have a sticker from Jump to It Designs. That's a unicorn working out. I marked that my cat hid all day because she absolutely hates thunderstorms. They terrify her, so I have Molly as a scaredy cat from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. She was pretty upset for the next couple weeks between that thunderstorm, and then we get a lot of people setting off fireworks, and she's very sensitive. She's a sensitive little bean, so I'm sad for her. In my mind, she must have lived the beginning scene of Oliver and Company or something for how scared she gets of thunderstorms. It makes me sad. Then I finished The Bluest Eye, so I have a reading sticker from Simply a Mess. I talked about this in the last plan with me. Definitely a trigger warning on that book. And also, I finished reading. It's a good thing I finished reading this on Wednesday before the news came out on Friday, because the things that book deals with are definite situations where I'm Roe v. Wade applies, absolutely. So I'm glad I finished reading it a couple days before, honestly. And then we finished Kenobi, or Obi-Wan Kenobi, this evening because the last episode came out, so I marked that with a Jawa sticker from Adorable Stickers, because one of the things I really liked about the early episodes of that show was that the Jawas finally had roles and personalities. So we finished that on Wednesday night and also started the second season of Stranger Things, rewatching that. Thursday, I purchased some off-Broadway tickets for my trip to New York City. I marked that it was 1 week until our Monterey trip, so I marked that with a Beach Critter sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I went to Target to pick up a drive-up order, and then I went through the car wash because I'm really overdue for a car wash. Then I looked for work. I talked about this last week. I have a job. I'm happy with my job, but my job can cancel me kind of whenever, so I'm always on the lookout for other opportunities. So that sticker is from Carly Plans. I scheduled a dentist appointment. Yep. And then I filmed another plan with me, and we continued watching Stranger Things at the end of the day. Friday, my fiance was also off, so he was off on Monday because Juneteenth was observed as a holiday. And then on Friday, because that was just his normal Friday off, he has every other Friday off with his current job. So I marked that. And then I marked with this What in the World munchkin from Once More with Love, Roe v. Wade, WTF. I'm on the West Coast, if you don't know. So we woke up around 7:30, and my fiance let me know what the news was, and I was like, great. So I knew this was coming because we got the leak, right? But to actually have it set in stone was a fun thing to wake up to. I shouldn't even joke about that. It's not a fun thing to wake up to at all. But yeah, with being on the West Coast, I feel like we always just, when bad things happen in the world, you just wake up with it. I guess my only comparison right now is 9/11. That happened before I probably even woke up that day. It's just a weird feeling when you're on the opposite side of the country where things are happening. I don't know how else to explain that, but basically you wake up and you're just I woke up in a different world. Anyway, then I marked with another Molly is a scaredy cat munchkin? Cat sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. To stay off my phone. I was trying to take it in doses of when I could log on and kind of sympathize with people, and then sometimes I needed to turn it off because it was just kind of doom scrolling. And also there were some, I'm going to be honest, there were some people who were rejoicing, and I'm I really don't want to hear from you right now. I'm just going to be real. Just gonna be real. I just think people should mind their own business. That's how I feel. Okay, and then I was organizing stickers just to keep myself occupied and off of my phone. So I have a planner sticker from Carly Plans. We met with a counselor, my fiance and I, this day. That sticker's a video chat sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. because we had wanted to do some form of premarital counseling. And this just wasn't quite what we were looking for. We ended up canceling this and just getting a workbook that we're going to work on together, because the thing is, I think people should try to do it. I really do. And I honestly thought that we were going to. But the person we met with was kind of I don't really have a set agenda for that, for premarital counseling. So you guys should just bring to me what you want to talk about. And we don't not to say that we're perfect, because we're not, nobody is. We're very good at communicating, I feel. And if we ever have an issue, we just kind of work it out with each other. So I feel like most couples counseling is based on like just getting you to communicate in the first place. So, but there are very specific topics that I wanted to work on, and I felt like we could just work on that together. That's how I felt. I wish I had figured that out before this appointment because it ended up costing a lot of money, but it's fine. I also feel like because we've been together for 10 years, we've had a lot of the conversations that you need to have before you get married, which I also knew that before this appointment too. But I feel like we can kind of, I don't want to say DIY it, but I feel like we communicate so well that we can figure this out. So anyway, it was good to meet with somebody, especially on a day like this particular Friday. It wasn't planned that way, but it was good to meet with somebody and talk with somebody focusing on literally anything else. Although it came up during the appointment too. But yeah, we just decided it wasn't quite for us. Then I used the seating chart sticker from the Scribble Prints Co. wedding sheet, as well as a piece of cake from the Paper Shower wedding sheet, to mark that we were working on our guest list this day. And one way we worked on it was coming up with a very preliminary seating chart. So we did this in Excel. And for me, I know they say to do this like way later, but I just wanted a draft idea of like how many tables this many people would really represent. So I found that helpful. So we worked on a very preliminary seating chart, which was nice. I voiced over a plan with me, so I have a Molly sticker for that. And then we watched more Stranger Things too. At the top of Saturday, I marked that I played with my cat, so I have a Play with Evie script from Carly Plans and a Molly Christmas ornament sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I managed to snag LA Shakespeare tickets this day. I think they have a lot more availability this year. The free Shakespeare Festival in Griffith Park in LA. Great show. As I'm recording this, we just went last night. They're great. Love them. So I have a heart Molly for that. And then we worked more on our guest list for our wedding this day, so I have the work on guest list script from Scribble Prints Co. and a guest list sticker from Paper Shire. I used the rose gold Scribble Prints Co. versions. I have all 3 colors from Scribble Prints Co., but I decided to use the rose gold this week. Then we went out to get paninis, so I have a Beneva Creation sticker for that. I filmed a haul. I have an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. sticker for that. And then my left eyelid was swollen this day for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I have a blobby from Oh Hello for that. And we watched more Stranger Things. On Sunday, I marked that my gums finally weren't bleeding because I've been that consistent with flossing. We went to a Pride event in our town. So I have Molly shows her pride or loves pride or something like that from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. It was really neat. It was the first time our town did something like that, which I fully support. I bought all the stamps this day because postage was supposed to go up and we needed a lot of stamps for all our wedding related things. I just purchased the Molly stamp sticker, so I'll put that in later. Then I tried on my wedding dress this day because I wanted to get pictures with different hairstyles that I'm considering since I booked the hair and makeup, so I have a Paper Shower dress sticker for that. Filmed a haul, filmed my July monthly. My cat was sick this day, unfortunately. She's fine now. I think she just got so stressed out by the thunderstorm that she threw up a bunch. It was gross. Sorry to share that with you. Then I voiced over another plan with me and filmed a different plan with me, and guess what? We finished the day by watching Stranger Things. So that is this week. A lot of wedding stuff, a lot of plan with me stuff, and then a birthday and a historic event thrown into it as well. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about all of that. Even the bad stuff, I guess. I don't know. Let me know how you're doing down below, and I've said this in a few previous videos, but if you want to chat, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. Okay. Take care out there. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.